We're going to bring it right at you here. Woohoo! What's the map, brother?
Absolutely, Rance. So, guys, we're jumping in on Shakira's Plateau here, and let me just go ahead and introduce our players. In the purple that we saw him, or the pink rather, that we saw him last game, we have Complexity's DJWheat, who needs no further introduction. DJWheat, a fantastic player. Down one game in this best of 3.
Off to a 6 start with that nice little command center first build, but he couldn't finish it off in the late game.
And then we have from xSixMkengyn, of course, a fantastic Zerg player from a great pro team. And guys, we're going to see if DJWheat can bring it back this game, or if he's unable to. That is going to be the big question here. That is going to be the big question.
I don't know, man. Mkengyn was just really, really impressive just now, man.
He
the
was.
way he recovered and the way he pulled back that macro out.
Yeah,
oh,
I mean,
my God.
I think one of DJWheat's problems there was he, you know, he didn't anticipate, like we talked about, didn't anticipate the Oh, but hold on. We have a 12 barracks going down. Are we going to see a 2 racks? Maybe a 14 racks? We'll have to see if that's the case. It wasn't an 11 rack, so I don't think we're going to see something super aggro out of DJWheat. But, I mean, opening up with a couple barracks and then the command center and then the 3rd barracks to wall off is super safe, super good on this map. You get that fast CC and you're able to put on some pressure. And there is the racks on 14. So we're actually seeing
what he's gonna do.
This is a throwback, man. I mean, you know, 2 racks was a super solid opening maybe like 4 months ago, and it never really got nerfed. So I'm kind of surprised that we saw it fall out of style to the Reactor Hellion openings, but DJWheat bringing it back. He was known for being very persistent with his bunker pushes off 2 racks, and we'll have to see if that's what he brings to this matchup
even.
right now.
Relentless even. You can see scouting drone making its way across here. Going to find the right location, it seems. And the SCV
going to see the 2 racks, so he knows what's up.
The SCV on the other side is about ready to hit and see the hatch first build here. So.
Yeah, what is he going to do? Oh, it looks like he's got the rally there, but upon seeing this, I would not be surprised to see a bunker go down somewhere on this high ground. No, it looks like DJWheat actually didn't see it. He'll pull that SCV back in just a second.
Around to it yet.
Here, the SCV here on the way.
He's going to set it up so that the 2 SCVs hit at the same time. So
and the Marine on the way. So he has actually cut Marine production for a short amount of time. So this is actually a fake. And this is so smart. So smart out of him. He's sending 1 Marine and 2 SCVs. And look at this. Mkengyn knows DJWheat's reputation, has to pull absolutely everything, lose a ton of mining time. Lucky for him, this hatch is up. But look at this, the bunker down on the low ground.
Ooh,
a bunker will try and go down up here, and he's got Zerglings out now, so he should be okay against this. And here he goes, he's pulling everything.
Now,
he doesn't need to pull everything.
He's got to be a nuisance in this situation, right? DJWheat's just trying to be a nuisance, take up the time of the drones.
And look at this, command center on the way, finally restarting Marine production there. But I actually think we might see, there we go, the 3rd barracks to finish the wall off. With the minerals that he was banking, I thought we might actually see a, you know, another CC go down. But no, that's not what we saw. Just the barracks to wall off. He's continuing Marine production, and look at this.
Now he's got 2 Marines for all these Zerglings here.
But he's got the wall off, man.
Yeah,
he's going to be
sustainable.
I would say that he's going to be absolutely down. I mean, Mkengyn's going to see this, and he's going to go, I have to pull back. But look at how many Zerglings were forced.
Yeah.
I mean, this is one of those situations where Mkengyn has got to be. You know, he's kicking himself right now. He's like, man, I just got forced to make 1 million Zerglings, and all of these are not drones.
Well, here's my question, though. If you look at the supplies, you know, DJWheat's at 27, Mkengyn's at 35. So while he does have a bunch of Zerglings out there, and they could, of course, be drones, you know, what's the real situation here? I mean, let's check the, how about we look at some drone numbers, for instance. Now tell me what we're seeing here, then.
I mean, he's a little bit ahead, but he's just now started to reproduce drones. So, I mean, he's going to pull farther and farther ahead in the drone count, but you want to be up in workers as a Zerg player. I mean, it's not a fun situation to be in when you're behind in the worker count against your Terran opponent. I mean, that's just kind of a scary place to be. So, DJWheat's going to poke out with this 1 Marine. Mkengyn going to pull this back, and I like, in light of what happened, I like how long Mkengyn has delayed this speed from going down. You know, he's just now getting it started, just starting to mine gas again and going for the baneliness. So actually, Mkengyn might go for some high economy baneling aggression.
Okay.
Which I'd actually love to see out of him.
This would be nice.
I think that's a super smart move.
Clean out the Marine at the third location. Here's the Zerglings and a well-timed drone after.
Just going for the third. So those look like they're going to be some defensive banelings out of him there.
Yeah.
You know, it does take, I believe it's, what was it, 14 banelings to kill a barracks? I don't remember off the top of my head.
We see the same thing again here too, Gwyn, with the combat shield. Is this going to be another little combat shield poke that he's going to try to pull, or what?
I mean, it could be. You know, it's definitely, there we go. So, I mean, DJWheat repeating his performance, but Mkengyn's got his baneling nest up this time.
Like a charm last time.
Will he get those banelings out soon enough is the big question, though.
It may not work like a charm this time. At least he's got eyes on the push, though, and he knows that it's coming.
Knows it's on its way. Does he have Zerglings morphing somewhere?
He doesn't have any banelings on the way.
He doesn't have any banelings on the way. Yeah, I mean, this is another situation where DJWheat, you know, DJWheat might take the game right here. No, he's finally got some banelings on the way. I would.
Not enough.
Oh no!
Combat shield at
he canceled combat shields at 99%. DJWheat, you're not supposed to do that.
But he's evening up the chances here. Ooh, nice micro against these Zerglings here. If he can stay away from the baneling.
Wow, look at that micro against the banelings. Target fires him down. This is why DJWheat is a pro gamer and you are not. Ooh. And I am not either.
Combat shield or not, Glenn, he's doing plenty of damage here to this hatchery at the natural expansion.
Look at this. Trying to run his drones away. He's going to lose so many. That hatchery's definitely going to go down. I don't see any way around that. The banelings finally coming out. That's a lot of banelings, but these Marines are in a great position. Oh, getting huge hits.
Well, he saved his hatch there, Gwen. That's actually really good news, I'd say.
Absolutely. I mean, and let's just jump to the units lost tab here. So 8 workers killed by DJWheat there. So not a bad way to go.
Really good timing there. I mean, he got Mkengyn got lucky with the second set of banelings.
Well, I mean, Mkengyn got lucky with the cancel on the combat shields too, because I mean, honestly, with combat shields, Marines do not die to banelings like they do prior to combat shields. I mean, 35 damage. You know, that basically is just like a couple hits from the Zergling and the Marine falls, but you have 20 hit points left over in the other example there. So we see a third CC down for DJWheat. He's starting to get those medevacs out and the double eBays. So going for the upgrade heavy style. He's got 2 factories but has not started tank production. I'm a little bit curious as to why that is, but I'm sure we'll see soon what he's going to go for.
A couple medevacs going to load up here, and we'll see where he sends them. I'll be curious to see if he decides to attack tech or if he decides to check his third like he did last game. We'll have to see about that. Now, meanwhile, in the Zerg base, we've got Burrow going down. We've got... Tell me about these other upgrades.
Look at this. Mkengyn is going to see that drop, that Overlord.
Yeah, nice.
It's great position. We have another one on the other side to see what's up. And look at this. Mkengyn's like, oh, okay.
He's already ready already.
That's cool. We'll do that. And look at this. The spine crawler going down as well. Mkengyn, you are so good sometimes. And he knows exactly what's up. And those drop ships are...
He's going to drop right on the Banes, though. This may not be worth it. If he sets up all the Banes there, it's going to be difficult. No, there's plenty of Zerglings around to take care of that little problem.
He's going to pick up and just take off. Look at this. Where's this rallied to next? Oh, okay. So that's actually a pretty good spot. So DJWheat says, you know what? That drop didn't work in that location. I'm just going to continue. Third base down for DJWheat in the midst of this happening. He doesn't really have it very well defended. Would love to see a bunker go down at the front. Mkengyn has got his third up as well. This drop, though, landed, healed up, going to stim and run in. Or I guess stim is not quite finished.
What's up, Zerglings? Are you going to be able to handle these Marines right here?
Absolutely not. Those Zerglings are going to go down.
Hey, that's some nice pickup micro there with those medevacs. I don't know if you caught that.
I did. He is actually going to have to pull back as more reinforcements arrive, but tickling this Overlord a little bit as well. Overlords do not like being tickled at all.
I do, though. Go ahead. I'm just going to say, I'm just going to throw that out there for you.
It looks like, oh, look at this. The tank on the high ground from DJWheat. This is actually something I absolutely love out of DJWheat. And he's going to go ahead and take that watchtower. There's some burrowed banelings. Boy,
he's going to save those for the best possible time, isn't he? All right, another drop going to head down to the 4th location, which is going to have fabulous timing here, Gwen.
Just as the 4th finishes. And look at this huge transfer of drones. This could actually do huge damage out of DJWheat. This is great game sense, thinking that the 4th probably there. He's going to take out this Overlord first. no will it escape.
It's actually going to give the Zerglings time to run over, though. I don't know if I would have done something like that.
Yeah.
Well, was there time to really do much else, though? Zerglings going to come in and deal with these Marines. They're going to try to take out what they can and pick up. Not a single Marine lost in that encounter there.
But he's just going to
pull back for a second.
Continue dropping this this location. No, it looks like he's going to swing around and go for the third instead. There are no defenses, no static defenses here at this third.
Did you see the rest of the force pushing up over there in the middle?
I did. He has moved out with this force, starting to clear out some of that creep. Those banelings have gone unused so far.
Oh no, they got hit by those tanks there.
Tanks.
They did not connect at all. Ooh, he's going to elevator him up top though.
And this is such a powerful move out of the Terran player. It means that Zerg has to split their forces and have the right amount of forces on both places.
Too,
yeah, I mean, he really should just run down the back, take out those tanks as quickly as he can. These Overlords going to go down there. 20 Zerglings on the way. Look at that, the tank hits go off. At the same time, has this drop gone down over here? Looks like we might have missed that. We'll have to see exactly what goes. He needs to run in, but look at these Marines tucked behind those tanks. Such a good position. This is so hard to deal with this Zerg. And look at this. DJWheat just moving out more and more. These banelings still hiding there.
Well, you can see the next twist in the Zerg plan is 5 infestors on their way out here. And some nice
and look at this. The bigger elevator into the main here. This macro hatch is up, but it's taken some damage. You know, he definitely wants to keep that alive.
Easy pickings there, Gwin.
Yeah, I mean, it absolutely is. Running forward with these Marines now. We have another dropship joining up with this force, taking out the Queen. The macro hatch will fall.
Oh, they could have taken it down. They could have. Nice work there, though, with the backup of the siege tanks there. And he's going to drop him back down and hopefully go in for another one. Ooh.
And Infestor taking a huge... What is this Infestor doing? Oh, but those Banelings roll in and get everything. A little bit of miscontrol there.
Still being sieged by the tanks.
The big push through the middle here, though, has moved up while all that was happening. And, oh, come on, we need to see that. Oh, and losing the Infestor for free. The Queen's going to go down as well. The production of Mkengyn is getting battered right here, and I don't know what he can do about it other than controlling those Infestors a little bit better. This third base probably going to go down shortly. We just have Zerglings running past on a rally.
So you can see multiple locations here under siege. You got the drop in the third location. You got the main front under attack here, and it looks like the Zerg could be able to take care of it. No, look at that. Siege tanks stay up, and Mkengyn gives a quick GG after he lost his whole force. Wow.
Actually, it looked like only one G there. I'm sure no bad manner was intended, but only one G was given.
Well, DJWheat, you've brought it back, my friend, and we're looking forward to now a best of one in the third game of the matchup here in tonight's rundown. Did Gwin tell you or did he not? This is the real deal, folks.